Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here on 2K Sports alongside Shaq and Kenny the Jet. The playoff picture coming into focus, but still a handful of games yet to be played. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Kawhi Leonard in action.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to Phoenix.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
Well, you hope they learn from the experience, and it's a shame it had to come at the expense of a loss because they did play well enough to win.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Giles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Carter in at the 2. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, he expects their interior defense to be airtight. He said rim protection is something we really do well. Our ability to contest shots allows us to become more aggressive on the perimeter. Makes it a win-win. We'll see if all of that holds up for them tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Not too surprising that he wants to see him sharp at the defensive end right from the opening tip.
And, you know, they have the ability to control a game with their D, but they have to be aggressive and send that message right away.
I do believe, Greg, this team has an intimidation factor working in their favor because of the level of defense that they play. And if the stops start adding up in the first half, that factor starts to weigh on the opponent's mind.
Now here is Carter. Passes to Sabonis. Over Aldridge. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his first 2 points of the night.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 6-point game. To the paint, Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The drive by Iverson. And stolen by Murray. He kicks it to Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Sabonis over Aldridge. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Outside Leonard. Here's Aldridge. Sabonis grabs the board. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Carter with the bucket.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Spurs trail by 6. Murray surveying the D. Aldridge down low. Sabonis is there. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hughes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Vince Carter picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Hughes against McGrady. The pass to McKenzie. Over Koufos. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper. First bucket of the day.
A pretty good way to start the game, right? The defense has to be more aggressive, keeping him away from that area of the floor, or it's going to be a long night.
Now here's Powell. Down low. Spurs passing it around. And that one drops for him.
You know, that's inside-out basketball. Just pass out of the post to set up the jumper.
Now Iverson. Kicks to McGrady. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Powell. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Sabonis has got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Hughes. His three-pointer's off the mark. McGrady against Hughes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Thornwell, he's checked in for the Spurs. James Ennis comes in for Larry Hughes.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Here's Lamb, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Bacon, he's checked in for Carter. 1:11 left to play in the first. Spurs trail by 7. Lamb covered by Mills. Passes it to Koufos. The shot missing. Here's Mills. To the middle. Powell with the steal. Lamb covered by Mills. Knocked away. Powell, the pass to Lamb. With the second effort. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Ennis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Six to shoot. Pass to Thornwell. 18 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
And so it's the visiting team going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far. And I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
Dwight Powell is out there with Costa Koufos. Then it's Ennis, and it's Lamb in at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Powell kicks to Thornwell. The pass to Lamb. Uncovered. It's good. Powell's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Here's McKenzie. That one misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Ennis taking his time here. Pass to Lamb. Shoots from the line. Nice jump shot. Good. 6 points for him.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And San Antonio called for the foul. And he makes the first. And McGrady drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Spurs trail by 8. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Vucevic. He feeds it to Murray. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Over to the wing. Bacon the pass to McKenzie. Fades. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Larry Hughes is checked in for San Antonio. Here's Vucevic. San Antonio again missing. And here is Iverson with the fadeaway. Vucevic with the rebound.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Pass to Hughes. He kicks it to Vucevic. Iverson against Murray. He tries for 3. And it's rebounded by Covington. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. With his first shot attempt, and it's Giles missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio, trailing by 10. Now the pass to Hughes. Murray against Iverson. Now here's Vucevic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
You've got to be able to keep your composure under duress of the clock, and Vucevic does just that.
Pass to McKenzie. Over Aldridge. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. He has 6.
Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah, I think if the defense is going to give that to him, he's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, terrific effort. He obviously has the length to make those plays when he's being aggressive.
Leonard, he's checked in for Sindarius Thornwell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Passes it to Sabonis. Over Aldridge. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 8.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Murray kicks to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Hughes. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
A lot of times late in the season, Doris, we see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM, because the rich can get richer.
Yes.
And it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation. It is within the rules, and therefore I have no problem with it.
I like it as well. Pass to Vucevic. Spurs working the ball around now. A nice shot by Aldridge.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hughes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Now the pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Powell. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I think Domantas Sabonis, one of his great strengths is taking smart shots. That jumper is pretty.
Pass to Lamb. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Covington.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Covington against Leonard. Ball stolen. Sabonis, the pass to Iverson. Covington against Leonard. Now, here's Sabonis. He's covered closely. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Sabonis has got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Covington against Leonard. Passes it to Hughes. Just 4 to shoot. There's the dish to Powell. That one goes. Count it. Powell's got his second bucket.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
Got it off in time, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That'll do it for the first half. The away team, they lead by 11. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that should do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One guy who's been getting it done is Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave them a boost in that first half, shot way above his average.
I think, Greg, you love it when a role player is able to elevate their game. It makes every team better.
Spurs trail by 11. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. They've got Carter, Robert Covington out there with Sabonis. Then it's Iverson, and it's Giles in at the 5 down low. Iverson against Murray. Giles kicks to Carter. Knocked loose from 11 feet away, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Carter against Hughes. He dishes it to Murray. 6 to shoot. Over Sabonis. Murray, no good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Shot from 12. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got his second bucket of the night.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
And Aldridge slams it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Here's Sabonis. Rebound, San Antonio. Murray, the pass to Hughes. Here's Vucevic. Murray outside. Shoots. Kicks it out to Leonard. Offensive rebound. Aldridge. And he banks in the layup. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. And some changes here for the Spurs. Sindarius Thornwell comes in for Leonard. And it's Ennis in for Larry Hughes. Aldridge has gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Iverson kicks to Sabonis. Over Aldridge. Sabonis with the bucket. He's got 14.
Don't you just love watching Domantas Sabonis get to his spots? This guy's so creative on the offensive end.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Carter with the bucket.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. Kicks it to Vucevic. Right side Aldridge. Vince Carter grabs the miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
Pass to Thornwell. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Vucevic. Here's Thornwell, defended by Sabonis. Thornwell can't get it to go. Carter, the pass to Sabonis. Bucket is good. Sabonis has got 16.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Domantas Sabonis.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Ennis, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the pass to Lamb. Clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 8.
He's got such soft touch around the rim. The D has to try to keep him out of the paint because if he gets close, it's lights out.
Here's McGrady. Here's McKenzie. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Lamb. Goes back up. Can't get the layup.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. That's 7 points for B-Train.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. The baseline J. No good off the front iron. Here's McKenzie. Powell pulls it in. And the Spurs with possession here. Trailing by 13. Three-pointer. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
McGrady with the ball. He's got 7, and he makes good on the layup. McGrady's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ennis passes to Lamb. This one for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Mills. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And so it's the visiting team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Powell. Then there's Koufos. Then it's Larry Hughes. And it's Lamb in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Giles, that's good.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Hughes against McGrady. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Covington. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's McGrady. Hits the fadeaway.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Spurs trail by 18. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Dishes it to Powell. And here's Leonard from 3. Come on. Mills with the rebound.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
McGrady, a 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Leonard. Passes it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Carter. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
And the Spurs making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's an 18-point game. He kicks to Aldridge. Vucevic down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that. That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. Last season, Doris, the NBA hosting 4 regular season games in Mexico, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the NBA playing in Mexico City.
Well, Kevin, you know this. Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. You are a geographic expert. This is a gateway to all of Latin America, and the NBA, as always, eager to expand their presence in new markets.
I agree. And the fact, Doris, they're so progressive has just, given them so much new things, revenue, growth avenues to follow. But it just opens up a whole new area where they can grow.
Never rest on your laurels, Kevin. Always work hard, just like the great Kevin Harlan does.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Domantas Sabonis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And yes, it's good. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Leonard. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. The dish now to Aldridge. The pass to Hughes. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Iverson outside. Fires it up. Good. He hits the jump shot. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Aldridge dishes to Murray. Count the basket.
I tell you, coaches love those high percentage looks in the paint.
Hughes against Carter. Iverson outside. Over Murray. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 9 points for Iverson. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
Fade away. Aldridge misses. Iverson outside. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the dunk by Iverson.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Back to Carter. Sabonis with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Here's Iverson. They grab their own miss. Sabonis with the bucket.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
And Vucevic kicks to Aldridge. And it's in there.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.